Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Talking Money. I'm your host, Joe Matea. And in today's episode, I want to touch base a little bit on a savings account and specifically thinking about how your savings account could be costing you money. For many folks, the idea of having an emergency fund is crucial, is important, and is definitely something that we should all be doing. But what happens is I run into a lot of scenarios where that savings account gets built and then continues to get built over time to levels that, well, are just quite frankly unnecessary to have on hand as far as, what cash reserves we should have on hand. And then I ask the question, well, what is the interest rate you're getting on your savings account? And far too often that answer is either A, unknown, or B, is far too low relative to what's available. We just don't pay attention to it, right? For many of us, we think about accumulating that emergency fund, building up that savings, and then it's set it and forget it. We don't pay attention to it. The reality is that savings account that is not getting any interest or that is gaining very little interest over time is really losing money to inflation. It's easy math. If inflation is 3% and our savings account is making us 0.05%, we're losing money. So the message here, or the moral of the story, is to build a savings account to a level that is equivalent to satisfying the money that we might need in an emergency. For most people, that's 3 to 6 months of expenses. And everything beyond that, we invest in a manner that can still be safe, but making us money along the way. In addition, savings accounts today are paying a lot higher interest rate than that 0.05% number, or less, unfortunately. So if you want to talk a little bit about what's available, what's out there, how we can be putting our savings to work without taking the risk of the market itself, that's a hot topic these days. Reach out, give me a call. Let's have a conversation about that. The number to do that is 866-766-8332. I'm Joe Matea. This has been another episode of Talking Money. We'll see you on the next one.